Hello. I hope dinner went well. I know there's no leftovers, so apparently you guys were hungry. So I know how to do that next time. Order a whole nother tub at least. Anyway, again, thank you all for coming. We're on to stage 2 of 3 for tonight. A couple things I forgot to mention. We did talk about the raffle stuff, but the wine, no one's bought any tickets yet, so at the next break, if you want 2 bottles of wine, you go home, $10 a ticket, you might be lucky. So we'll get that during the next break. They're $10 each. They're up there on the big bar, the live slab or live edge bar. At any rate, without further ado, all the way from New Orleans and Renton. I'll let you decide who's from who or where. The cool dude is so cool from Renton that he's coming back in 2 weeks to play again. So he's kind of like a house keyboard dude, kind of a sit-in. Yeah. So he just likes sleepovers because he played here last year as well. So I think we didn't beat him down too hard last year, so we'll have to work out harder this year. Anyway, thank you all for coming. We're just about on time by 30 minutes. You know, it's a 30 minutes or less or it's free, right? Yeah, it's festival time. You guys got your bellies full, your beer going. Alrighty, all the way from New Orleans and Renton, let's welcome Andrew Duhon with the illustrious Dan Walker.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Andre, for having us. What a beautiful place. Glad to be back. Dan Walker, Andrew Duhon. Play some songs I wrote. This first one, quite regionally specific. It's about this area. I spent a good amount of time in Moses Lake, Washington. Yeah. I'll tell you all about it later. But anyway, yeah. No, I know. But we would drive during the weekends and go see some beautiful things. You know, you get it. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, that's what this song's about. It's called Emerald Blue. It goes like this. Washington Mountain, yeah. I took those logging roads through the Washington Mountain, yeah. Logging roads through the Washington Mountains, far cry from the Southland, far cry from the muddy water. I always knew, yeah. Emerald blue, emerald blue, yeah. Down from the mountains out to the coast, well, I fell for the sea like driftwood, Lord. But she scarred me up good, yeah. She scarred me up good, till she scarred me smooth, yeah. Emerald blue, yeah. Emerald blue, yeah. Oh, my mountaintop companion, don't that sky look good on you, yeah? When she'll weave through the trees in a canyon, she'll get green within there too, yeah. Oh, my emerald blue, yeah. Oh, my emerald blue, yeah. Emerald blue, emerald blue. We borrowed a sailboat, we went sailing around. We were way out there, way out there, way out in the sound. When the seas turned black and the storm clouds surrounded, I tried to stay easy to batten it down, but it was crazy. It was May Day, it was black as night. But I looked in your eyes and somehow I just knew that we'd make it through, me and you, baby. Oh, my emerald blue, yeah. And I wonder where it wandered off to it. Emerald blue, emerald blue. Logan Road through the Washington mountains. Took those Logan roads through the Washington mountains. Yeah. Logan Road, Logan Road, Logan Road, Logan Road. They'll lead you right through, lead you right to you. Oh, that emerald blue, emerald blue, emerald blue, emerald blue, emerald blue. Emerald blue. Hey, thanks, everybody. Oh, shucks. Love you right back. Play a song inspired. Let's go. Let's head halfway back to New Orleans. We'll go to Colorado on this one. Wrote this after a camping trip that way. Finished a little run of Colorado shows. Flew the band back home, and I stuck around because I wanted to go camping. So I borrowed a tent and I went camping up the mountain, and it was beautiful, kind of like this, but different, but kind of like this. But I spent, a long weekend up there, and then I came back down, went home, and wondered why I did that last part. The song's called Down from the Mountain. I've come down from the mountain, down from my time in the woods, down from the mountain where that cool, clear water done me good. Well, I've come down from the mountain, down that switchback road, down from the mountain where I'd never seen so many stars aglow. Well, I've come down from the mountain, and I am back on Central Time, where I'm a slave to all my words, I'm a slave to my deadlines, and I begin to wonder why couldn't I have long since survived all what nature does provide? Baby, so never mind, still it makes me wonder why I come down from the mountain. Cabin in my mind out in the middle of nowhere. There's no way to tell if it's up ahead or somewhere I left behind. All I know is I ain't quite ready to go there. Don't it make me wonder why? Don't it make me wonder why I've come down? Makes me wonder why I've come down. Makes me wonder why I come down from the mountain, down that switchback road, down from the mountain where I'd never seen so many stars aglow. I've come down from the mountain, yeah, and I got a story to tell, yeah, and I got a song that I've been singing to myself, oh, yeah. Oh, shucks, thanks, y'all. Play another song. Cool. All right. Now, this is a song I did not write. I found this song on a dollar record, and I bet you ain't never heard it before in your life. And that's because I found it in Fairhope, Alabama, which was one of the first places that I went to play outside of New Orleans, and found plenty of bars and restaurants that would have me play in the corner. Made a sweetheart down there, you know how it goes. But there was a record shop to kill an afternoon, and they had a wall full of dollar records, and this is one of my favorites that I found. It was called Jimmy Lewis, The Best of This Deal. And this particular song called Bayou La Batterie just kind of felt like this perfect Gulf Coast folk song. And I thought, oh, maybe I should learn that tune. So I went on the streaming platforms of the world to try to find Jimmy Lewis's record, and it doesn't exist. It's gone. It's lost to the streaming, to the algorithm. I thought AI knew everything, but doesn't know about Jimmy. Anyways, all the more reason to, learn the tune and share it in the interest of modern day folklore, right? Here's a song passed down by word of mouth. Jimmy Lewis. Also, if I end up recording this song, I'll, credit Jimmy in the liner notes, but nobody reads that shit. You're going to think it's my song. It's pretty cool. Bayou La Batterie, won't you take me to New Orleans? Watch for the barges straight from the sands. I got one, she waiting for me. Bayou La Batterie, won't you take me to New Orleans? Watch for the barges straight from the sands. I got one, she waiting for me. She worked in a cafe down on Toulouse, yeah, she dances most every night. She long and she lazy, she drive a man crazy, but ain't she a beautiful sight? She see me coming, yeah, she give me a big smile, she got them black Cajun eyes. She knows I go crazy when I see her. She knows I believe all her lies. Bayou La Batterie, won't you take me to New Orleans? Watch for the barges straight from the sands. I got one, she waiting for me. She seen me coming, yeah, she gave me a big smile, you know. She got them black Cajun eyes. She knows I go crazy when I see her. She knows I believe all her lies. We go to her house, yeah, she take me in, Lord, she know how to love me just right. And in the morning I'll go back to that old shrimp bowl, being by all about tonight. By all about won't you take me to New Orleans? Watch for the barges straight from the sands. I got one, she waiting for me. She know how to love me just right. And in the morning I'll go back to that old shrimp boat, being by all about tonight. And in the morning I'll go back to that old shrimp boat, being by all about tonight. Thanks so much, everybody. It's a Jimmy Lewis song. I enjoy it very much. That's why I learned it. And that's why I want to say I don't have any critiques on the song, but I have a couple of notes for Jimmy. That's all. I noticed. So this is a story about he's a shrimp boat captain who pilots his shrimp boat from Bayou La Battery, which is around the Mobile, Alabama area, all the way to New Orleans to see about a girl. And that's about a 2-hour and 15-minute drive going 75 miles an hour. So in a shrimp boat going 7.5 miles an hour, that's a long way. And, you know, I feel kindred to Jimmy, like his song, and I just noticed in his story. So let's see, he says, she works in a cafe down on Toulouse. She dances there every night. Okay. He says, she knows I go crazy when I see her. She knows I believe all her lies. Okay. And then he says, Bayou La Battery, I've got one. She's waiting for me. No, Jimmy, I just don't know if she's waiting for you. That's all. He's on the roster. I think there's a follow-up record that I didn't find in the dollar bin. That's probably a sad, heartbreak song record. Because he put it right there, in the tune. All right, well, here's a song I did right. This is a song I wrote the day a friend of mine's mother asked me why I didn't write more songs about Jesus. True story. Don't know what I told her. I think I blacked out. But I went home and I wrote a love story. It's called Just Another Beautiful Girl. Goes like this. She was the prettiest thing they'd ever seen. In a small town run on God and gasoline. Well, they marveled at her green eyes and her curls. But in any other town, she'd be just another beautiful girl. They wore that Bible belt just a little too tight, down a one-way street with only one street light. So to take it right, you had to go the wrong way first. Lord, in any other town, she'd be just another beautiful girl. She got caught with a boy, got caught with a cigarette. Yeah, Jesus might forgive him, but the preacher's never gonna forget her. She was everybody's gossip, everybody prayed for her. Lord, in any other town, she'd be just another beautiful girl. She grew up fast and she hiked up her Sunday gown. And the high school boys learned fast that they should hang around. 'Cause in the small town nights, the only thing going down was her. Lord, in any other town, she'd be just another beautiful girl. They were looking through their Bible, she was looking through a magazine. She liked them black and white and she loved them in between. But those looks she got were more than she deserved. Lord, in any other town, she'd be just another beautiful girl. She got caught with a boy, got caught with a cigarette. Yeah, and Jesus might forgive him, but the preacher's never gonna forget her. She was everybody's gossip, everybody prayed for her. Lord, in any other town, she'd be just another beautiful girl. She took the hand of a black boy and they ran away. The day she found out she was 3 weeks late. Well, she knew that town would never love her baby girl. But in any other town, she'd be just another beautiful girl. She got caught with a boy, got caught with a cigarette. Yeah, Jesus might forgive him, but the preacher's never gonna forget her. She was everybody's gossip, everybody prayed for her. Lord, in any other town, she'd be just another beautiful girl. That girl, she was born, prettiest thing her mother'd ever seen. In a busy hospital down on St. Joseph Street. Should have seen her hazel eyes, brown skin and curves. Oh, but to everybody else she was just another beautiful girl. Hey, thanks, y'all. All right, I'll play something new now. This is I ain't selling records now. This ain't on a record. This would be chronologically impossible. That kind of new song. This is a song about our collective quest for truth that we manifest through personal quests for truth. And we all know where we go to find it. Facebook. It's the place where we can confirm our worldviews, and just the right article is going to pop up and you see that headline. I know what that's about. I don't even have to read that song. Perfect. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. We're all doomed, but that's what this song's about, I guess. The song's called Waco Kool-Aid. Goes like this. Y'all took American History 101. There seem to be some pages missing from the shit we've done. Civil rights, fight the good fight, feel like a rerun. Bad news, went to war. Good news, we won. Sure, there was bloodshed. Get it through your head. They were bad people and now they're dead. And so we pledge allegiance to the flag in the third grade. Take a little sip of that Waco Kool-Aid. We're all failing science and we're acing religion, yeah. With a registered rifle and a borrowed opinion, yeah, we're all wise guys when Wi-Fi and freedom of speech. And the truth is obsolete. In the heat of the Texas noonday, nothing more refreshing than a Waco Kool-Aid. Now this is all a contest to measure our American pride, yeah. No need to measure the ability to change our mind, yeah. Now we'd all draw a line between us and them, and the way you vote makes you a foe friend. I got two different neighbors yelling through the chain link, even though everybody kinda want the same thing. Two different flavors, red on the blue shade. Everybody sipping on the Waco Kool-Aid. Now I'm told y'all a lie, and I'ma let you know now. See, there was no Kool-Aid in Waco, that was Jonestown. But I tell that story and I make it rhyme, and that's the way I like to sing about it every time. Cause I'm a wise guy with Wi-Fi and freedom of speech. And the truth is obsolete. Yes, eyes that drink, is it hitting like a freight train? You could change your mind, but it's probably too late. 99, sleep tight in the bed that you made. Take a sip of that Waco Kool-Aid. refreshing than a wet glow, nothing more refreshing than a Kool-Aid. Thank you kindly. Shoot, thanks. Too bad we didn't get better weather, huh? That'd have been nice.
Can't win them all.
Yeah. I am the seed of Adam and Eve. That apple didn't fall too far from the tree. Well, I stole Eve's hand and we ran behind some bushes, try a more original sin. I said, I think I love you, Eve. She said, call me Evelyn. I said, I think I love you, Eve. She said, call me Evelyn. And I said, come on, baby, where you wanna wait? Why don't we start this whole thing over again? Come on, baby, where you wanna wait? You know we can start this whole thing over again. These days she loves it when I call her Evelyn. We were short on rent and got cast out by the landlord. That don't seem to faze Evelyn. I found an empty boxcar and I pulled her on board. We get south for the winter set in. She runs her fingers over the letters I carved in. These days she loves it when I call her Evelyn. Come on, baby, where you wanna wait? Why don't we start this whole thing over again? Come on, baby, where you wanna wait? When you know we can start this whole thing over again. We'll find a rundown shack, Evelyn, yeah. We got off in what was Jackson next to Charlie's bar, and I convinced Charlie to let me play. He couldn't pay us no money, but he had a place upstairs where he let me and Evelyn stay. We like it fine, but we talk all the time about leaving again. Maybe heading somewhere like France or Ireland. Come on, baby, where you wanna wait? Why don't we start this whole thing over again? Come on, baby, where you wanna wait? When you know we can start this whole thing over again. We'll find a rundown shack on a small piece of land, and I'll work on the house while you make us our own guardian. Hey, thanks, yo. I'm going to play one more song, and then we're going to see if Andre's around. Join us on a little cajon. A lot of people don't know in France it's pronounced the cajon. I don't know that at all. Yep. Prove me wrong. Google it. Yeah. My literature negates your literature. All right, well, I'll play a song I wrote about partly inspired by the fellow who fixes my guitars. This one in particular has needed some fixing due to airlines and whiskey, both of those. But anyway, fella's name is Sal Giardina, and he's a luthier in New Orleans. And I thought about writing a song of nostalgia while I was waiting, I believe, for this guitar to get fixed. So I went home and I did that. I wrote that song. And then I flew to Washington and picked up Dan and played it for you. It's called They Don't Make 'Em Like They Used to. Goes like this. Oh, Mr. Joe's been fixing cars long as I remember, fender to fender, full engine overhauls. His pride and joy is that old Buick. Only time he'll ever use it is to drive his wife to church and the grocery store. They've done 30 years of Sundays before, and they don't make 'em like they used to anymore. Everything they know, they learn from the Second World War. Broken strings, broken hearts, take 'em apart and put 'em back together. Drive your best girl around forever in an old Skylark, 'cause they don't make 'em like they used to anymore. Yeah, and I know Sal down at the music shop. He's a modern day Geppetto. Instead of boys, he fixes cellos and my guitar. Yeah, give a smile when I walk in. I take a break and get to talking about the way things got to be the way they are. He'll say, just keep playing them old blues on that old guitar. They don't make 'em like they used to anymore. Everything they know, they learn from the Second World War. Broken strings, broken hearts, take 'em apart and put 'em back together. Drive your best girl around forever in an old Skylark. They don't make 'em like they used to anymore. Bad habits we fell into, trading old for brand new, until a man can't fix a damn thing anymore. I gotta hand it to my dad and his before. They don't make 'em like they used to anymore. Everything they know, they learn from the Second World War. Broken strings, broken hearts, take 'em apart and put 'em back together. Drive your best girl around forever in an old sky, Lord. 'Cause they don't make 'em like they used to now. They don't make 'em like they used to now. They don't make 'em like they used to anymore. That's pretty, Daniel. That sure was pretty. Thanks, y'all. Let's invite Andre up here, see if we can't play a song together. What do you say? Takes 3 to make a conspiracy. I understand that's true. It also takes 3 to make a band, ladies and gentlemen.
It is true.
Before that, you're just a duo. Attaboy, that's right. Cheers.
I already finished.
Oh, you already finished. Well,
Yeah.
cheers to you guys.
I got ahead. Got ahead of the game.
Yeah.
There might be a little left.
All right. Yeah, that's right. I should tell you about this song, actually, because this is a request by Andre. This is a song that I wrote after Hurricane Ida passed through. And it was specifically in the interest of some hurricane relief, let's make a video of a song, But I had this idea for this song about the Cajun Navy. You guys familiar with the Cajun Navy up here? Have you heard of this? So what this is man, I think it started in like the 60s, maybe probably the 60s. I'm telling the story. Who cares? Yeah, who cares? Hey, no kidding, really? Okay, nice. So there you go. I love that.
Real-time fact
So
checking.
in '64, basically these Cajun fellows, who all had fishing boats, of course, once the hurricane passed through and all the streets were flooded, and it was taking forever for the state and the federal who's who to go rescue people, the boys in their boats just started rescuing people, and it became a thing, and they started to band together and plan, and they called themselves the Cajun Navy. And so they were just a bunch of scalawag Cajuns like myself. And it's kind of a beautiful thing. And so I thought I should write a song about the Cajun Navy for sure. And it should have like that sort of like caballero sort of feel, like a dark, like there should be whip cracking in the background. So imagine that. We're not going to do that today, but that's what I was imagining for this song. But I hadn't written it, and then Ida passed through, and we were staying at a buddy's place in Alabama to write it out. But then, it was me and the trio, because we had, been on a tour previously. And so we, I wrote this song and tried to raise some funds. I don't know if it worked, but here's the song. And Andre wanted to play it. My favorite. Right, thanks. Right on. Is that the key? Sweet.
That's the key.
Nice. Yeah. We're all in tune. Here we go. I think it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Down here we keep a hatchet in the attic, just in case the hurricane waters rise. God forbid you're up there on your rooftop, trying to survive. If you go looking for a hero, don't look for a hero in the sky. Look down in them muddy waters where the bayou boys do ride. You got to call on the Cajun Navy to get you out in time. They're just some good old boys with their fishing boats, helping out in desperate time. Government is slow as molasses while the resolution passes, but you ain't got that kind of time. You got to call on the Cajun Navy, get you out in time. While the resolution passes, we ain't got that kind of time. You got to call on the Cajun Navy to get you out in time. Oh, you know you got to call on the Cajun Navy when those waters start to rise. They're just some good old boys with their fishing boats, helping out in desperate times. Government is slow as molasses while the resolution passes, and you ain't got that kind of time. You got to call on the Cajun Navy. Call on the Cajun Navy. You got to call on the Cajun Navy. Call on the Cajun Navy to get you out in time.
Landed it.
Here it is. That's my hit single off a record called The Cajun Navy. It doesn't quite exist. That's it.
I got all the copies.
Yeah, as you should.
That's only fair.
All right, y'all. We got one more sentimental song for you, and then we're gonna play you, a couple of bops after that, and then we'll make way. Here's a song off my new record. Record came out last July, but until I have another record, it's my new record. Song's called Southpaw. It's about, it fits squarely into what I feel is my wheelhouse, which is the sad bastard song. But it is tinged with the lens of the fact that I am left-handed, although the only thing I do right-handed is play guitar. Though I would contend that since all the dexterity to me seems to happen over here on my left hand, and you could just flap your right hand, how is this a right-handed guitar? I don't know what you right-handers are doing. You guys should try a left-handed guitar. The song's called Southpaw. It goes like this. Used to think a southpaw make a pretty good outlaw, 'cause when you're looking for a quick draw, it's when I hit you with the curveball. Play my guitar all night, that's the only thing I do right. And you were giving me the tattoos, but money can't buy. And if I wanted to make you mine, I guess I should have made up my mind. Left-handed love letters is all I seem to write. Left-handed love letters is all I seem to write. And you were reading between the lines of me dragging my feet. You were reading between the lines of me, dragging my hand across the ink. You were reading between the lines of me, dragging my feet, dragging my hand across the ink that ain't dry. Couldn't keep our hands off, but your heart held its own in a Mexican standoff. I held your hand by the firelight, that's the other thing I did right. And you looked me in the eye even when I made you cry. Left-handed love letters is all I seem to write. Left-handed love letters is all I seem to write. And ink. You were reading between the lines of me and dragging my feet, dragging my hand across the ink that ain't dry. Ooh, you little outlaw, you. Somehow you knew I'd never outdraw you. And even as I lie bleeding, somehow all I feel is proud of you. 'Cause you were reading between the lines of me, dragging my feet. You were reading between the lines of me, dragging my hand across the ink. And you told me there's a difference between taking your time and dragging your feet, dragging my hand across the ink that ain't dry. I used to think the Southpaw make a pretty good outlaw.
Thank you.
All right, we got a couple more songs for you, ladies and gents. Love you, Andrew. Love you right back. Back when the world was flat, back when I was aware that they drew up the maps, the best that you could do was turn back, way back. I suppose I know better now. Never would have believed straight ahead was a way back. Coming around. I'm coming around, babe. Can't rewind the hands of time and time after time. I am reminded. Can't keep it all, can't leave it all behind me. I should have known by now, yeah. Coming around. Well, I believe I'm coming around. Keep your chin up, head down. I'm too far gone to turn back now. Yeah, I'm coming around. I believe it. Lord, and I'm coming around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Way back, you should pick up the phone just to see if the scar was gone. But if you wanted to heal, you gotta goddamn leave it alone. I suppose I know better now, baby. I'm too far gone to turn back now. Can't rewind the hands of time and time after time. I am reminded of all I thought I'd left behind me. Should should have known about now, yeah. I'm coming around. Well, I believe I'm coming around. Keep your chin up, head down. Too far gone to turn back now, yeah. I'm coming around. I believe it. Oh, and I'm coming around, yeah, yeah, yeah. Too far gone to turn back. Too far gone to turn back now, yeah. Turn back now, yeah. Way back now, yeah. Now straight ahead is the only way back now. Way back now. Too far gone to turn back. Too far gone, yeah. Way back now. Way back now. Oh, I'm too far gone. Thanks so much, y'all. It's Dan Walker on them keys. My name's Andrew Duhon. We got one more song for you. That's my T-shirt cannon. I like that. You know, we got a schedule to keep. Shoot. I can play you mornings. We can do that, sure.
Yeah. Since they asked.
Thanks, baby.
Don't listen to them other girls. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, my darling, my dear, I have reason to fear that you know not the man you're adoring. From the dark salty sea, I found refuge in thee. But I'm soon to be loosening my moorings. Oh, my darling, my dear, I have reason to fear that you know not the man you're adoring. From the dark salty sea, I found refuge in thee. But I'm soon to be loosening my moorings, and I'll hold on home when I let you go. Though you loved me well, I set out alone, and I will trust these winds, but they will not fail. Open up my heart, let it be my sail. And I pray when I'm gone, you don't feel I've done you wrong. But if so, I will see my repentance. A convicted fool I am, chained to the pen in my hand, And my darling, I must serve this sentence, and I'll hold on hope when I let you go. Though you love me well, I set out alone, and I will trust these winds, that they will not fail. Open up my heart, let it be my sail. For the day it will come when my traveling is done, and I search for a light on the shoreline. Though I know your harbor slips hold vessels worthier than this, if there's room, would you cast to me your line? And I'll hold on home when I let you go. Though you love me well, I set out alone, and I will trust these winds, that they will not fail. Open up my heart, let it be my sail. Oh, open up my heart, let it be my sail. Thanks so much, y'all. Been a pleasure playing for you. That's Dan Walker. My name is Andrew Duhon from New Orleans. Love it up here. Who's on there somewhere,
All right, thank y'all. Hello, hello. All right, thank y'all. All right, so last break before Red, White, and Blue. I have a funny story. Sorry, I'm winded. Had to run from way over there. And I'm super out of shape. Well, round's a shape, so I'm not out of shape. So years ago, when I brought Red, White, and Blue up for the first time, I was at work with my paramedic guy I was working with, and I'm looking over it, and he's like, "What are you looking at?" And I said, "Oh, it's a writer for this band called Red, White, and Blue." He looks down at it and goes, "Oh, looks like some red wanting bullshit to me." So I've always hung on to that story because, the guys up in the rafters, they're red wanting bullshit right there. Yeah. Anyway, so see Alex, which is the young lady who was checking you in at the counter there, if you want to buy any raffle tickets. Again, like I said, the wine will go out tonight. The other ones will be doing at the very end of the season. You have all season to buy these tickets. And again, every penny of that helps me keep this thing rolling, all right? So thank you all for being here. This is a phenomenal group. The evening's perfect. Just a little bit of hot to keep you sweaty, but not enough to make you uncomfortable, right? So anyway, enjoy this little break. We'll get the guys on board and get them ready, and then we're going to rock this out. All right, everybody. See you in a few. Oh, and Andrew Duhon. And the mayor of Renton, Dan Walker. And if you like this fuzzy dude, he's back in like 2 weeks to play with John Fulbright.
True story.
And then he might just keep coming back. I don't know. We'll call it a residency.
We're going to move in.
Yeah, exactly. We got a room for him. All right, enjoy your break, folks. Thank you all.